happened 42 years ago and hasn't occurred since. Pete Counts and his wife Sharon were hosting a family reunion at the Red Wing Motel in Bozeman, Montana. The Counts clan hails from all over the United States, with a high concentration on the eastern seaboard and a moderate contingent in Texas. Pete's grandfather broke the ranks and migrated to Montana to raise sheep. 1969 was Pete's turn to host the annual event, and the attendance was expected to be in the mid-70s. It was a Sunday afternoon, replete with the normal cacophony that occurs when families convene, when the remarkable event occurred. According to Mr. Counts, this singular event was one I had never witnessed, and haven't yet. Complete silence. Watching my entire family fall into a hush was truly extraordinary. Shortly after 2 p.m. on that Sunday afternoon, July 20th, 1969, the Counts clan hovered around a 12-inch black and white television set in the Red Wing's meeting room. The entire group was mute as they heard those infamous words, "That's one small step for man." America had just landed on the moon. Pete had been following the space program for some time, from Mercury through Apollo, but he didn't think it would have much of an effect on his wholesale electrical supply business. True, he had seen some products make their way onto the market as a result of the program, but he remained detached from any personal impact from the lunar landing. That was, of course, until Pete's aunt from Waxahachie, Texas, broke the silence screaming with delight. Aunt Mabel had just seen her eldest son, Jerome, appear in the background on the television. Jerome had secured a job with NASA shortly after his graduation from the University of Texas. While not a high-profile position, Jerome's role was to make sure the coffee and cigarette supplies were fully stocked. He was granted access to Building 11, NASA's mission control. As such, he was in the background making a coffee run when Aunt Mabel spotted him. For Pete and Sharon, America's first landing on the moon took on monumental significance. A family member had become part of something that would make the annals of history. Better yet, according to Pete, brandishing a sly grin, it was family involvement in something that was legal. The space program continued to produce products that made their way into the electrical supply industry, much to Pete's surprise. Space-age products became the catchphrase of most technology-related industries and suppliers for years to come. As unique as these products were, the most significant outcome of the space endeavor, according to Pete, was its effect on his family. First, the initial clan silence, not yet repeated, followed by a personal family involvement in the space program. For a member of an essentially blue-collar family to be part of American history was uplifting to the entire group. From Pete's viewpoint, the really important part of this was the support staff. The really smart engineers and scientists who got us to the moon couldn't have done their job without coffee and smokes. It takes an entire team to win a game, and my family was part of it. Jerome made us all proud. Sunday, July 20th, 1969. The day Neil Armstrong walked on the moon, the Counts clan fell silent, and Jerome made their day. For the Hudkins News Service, I'm Ken Quimby.